it so that you can video it?
Yeah.
That will be great. Or let me get your face, and I should get your book. Carol, show the book, Carol.
Oh, sorry. Show the book.
Pay attention.
I guess.
All right, I just wanted to show you my new Shadows and Shading book that's coming out in March. This is for any beginner who is looking for ways to make their art look like dimensional, like it's popping off the page. And the only way to do that is through putting your shadows and your highlights in the right places. And so one of the key things that this book does is it gives you some lighting guides. So if we have our little mushroom down here and we say, the sun is coming from this direction. So I can use my guide and plan where my shadows are going to be. The first place that the sunlight hits is going to be my highlight. So the last place my sunlight hits is going to be my shadow. You see how that works?
Oh, yeah.
So I can figure it out before I even start coloring. And then I can plan my highlights. Okay, I know that's going to be in highlight because that's the first. This isn't going to be in highlight because, see, it's under the top of the mushroom. So what I can do is when I start coloring, I can just flip this out of the way, and my highlights are up here. Notice I'm coloring in circles, evenly soaking the paper.
Oh, maybe the other one.
I remember my highlights are up here, my shadows are coming from here. So I'm going to add in my shadows.
How about you?
And then I come back with my lighter color, blend out those edges.
We gave it a shot. Houston. Did anybody stop by?
And now I can do my deepest shadows under
We weren't selling
the cap of
t-shirts.
the mushroom. There we go. Now I can do the same thing down here. That's going to be shadowed.
The company MCS there, they all give away those boxes and they get to ship for free 2
Then we
boxes.
go with our lighter color. And so when I blend it out too much, you see how you lose that depth. It's not dark enough. So you have to go back. You don't want to lose those shadows. You lose the shadows and it doesn't look as believable. So there's a fine line between blending and over blending. And so you always want to have a good range between light and dark. And then I can think, okay, if my light was coming from this direction, I know that down here is going to be the shadow from the mushroom on the ground. And it's going to be about the same shape as the mushroom. So if that's where it's, that's about where the shadow's going to be. See how that works?
Yeah.
So now I can go down here and with my light gray, that's going to be in shadow. By starting with my light gray, even when I layer in my greens are going to be shadowed over there, but they're going to be brighter in the sunlight over here. And so that's how you use the new Shadows and Shading book.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful. And when will that book be out?
March.
March. And it will be
$14.95.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay. Very good.
That's what the